OBDSTAR IMMO Upgrade explained for November 2025. Hey everyone, this is Hussein, and I welcome you back to BOBG Motors, the place where we decode automotive diagnostics in simple, friendly language that technicians and beginners both enjoy. Before we dive into today's deep update, here's a short but very important note. Everything in this video is meant purely for education and information. We follow fair use, we respect every brand's trademarks, and we always encourage you to follow official repair manuals, manufacturer guidelines, and local laws before you work on any vehicle. Now let me ask you something interesting as we begin. Did you ever imagine that one small update from OBDSTAR could unlock so many new functions across so many brands that it almost feels like they dropped a festival of features for technicians? Stick with me till the end, because one of the upgrades in this list is something even experienced locksmiths usually miss, and I promise you, you don't want to skip it. So let's explore the OBDSTAR IMMO Upgrade of November 2025, fully supported on the OBDSTAR X300 Classic G3, and let's do it in a simple, story-style walkthrough. The update begins with ARCFOX version 40.04. Here OBDSTAR added proximity key programming that also supports all keys lost. It also added the right key count function for ARCFOX vehicles. On top of that, new languages were added, including Korean, Czech, Greek, Dutch, and Swedish. It is great to see more language support because technicians around the world often struggle with English-only tools. And honestly, when your tool starts understanding more languages than your neighbor's kids, that's when you know technology is running ahead of us. Next comes BAIC version 41.04. The highlight here is proximity key programming added for the BAIC Beijing Rubik's Cube. Yes, the actual car is named Rubik's Cube, and no, unfortunately solving it faster will not unlock the doors. CHENGSHI follows with version 40.00. Adding proximity key programming with full all-keys loss support for the CHENGSHI X7. It is always nice when lesser-known brands get strong diagnostic coverage because it helps independent garages handle more variety of vehicles rather than sending customers to dealerships. And now we reach the longest list of them all, the huge Ford upgrade in version 45.04. OBDSTAR expanded blade key programming and proximity programming across multiple continents and multiple model years. Instead of a table or list, let me explain it smoothly. This update now supports blade key programming for Ford models in Asia, Australia, Brazil, Europe, India, South America, and the United States and Canada. These include the EcoSport models from 2020 up to 2025, the Escape from 2021 up to 2025, the Focus from 2021 up to 2025, the F250 from 2023 up to 2025, the Explorer from 2021 or 2022, depending on region, and the Mustang from 2021 or 2022 up to 2025. Basically, if the world had more Fords, OBDSTAR would probably add those too. For proximity keys, the supported models mirror nearly the same list, but also include the Edge, the Kuga, and some extended variations of these vehicles in Europe and the United States. The idea is simple. Technicians now have much broader coverage for both smart keys and blade keys, making life much easier when customers arrive with lost keys or faulty key fobs. And yes, the software here also received performance optimization to make processes smoother and quicker. Then comes ORA version 42.39, focusing on the ORA Funky Cat. Here OBDSTAR expanded a full workshop package, proximity key programming, replacing the KBCM module, replacing the box, replacing the electronic steering lock, replacing the transmission control module for dual clutch vehicles, replacing the hybrid control unit, and even clearing immobilizer learn values across all these modules. This basically allows a technician to handle almost every immobilizer-related repair on the Funky Cat without relying on dealership tools. Toyota gets a significant upgrade too with version 43.21. It adds proximity key programming with all keys loss support, EEPROM reading using the C4-09 type, IMMO information display, dealer key creation, and start key creation for the Toyota Europe Pro Ace Max equipped with a Marelli MB91 F526 system using ID4A keys. This upgrade is extremely handy because these newer Marelli systems are usually tricky for aftermarket tools. For Volkswagen, Audi, Skoda, and Seat, version 45.56 brings two big features. First, MQB5 meter immobilizer data writing. Second, fourth-generation instrument cluster mileage flashing repair. And the biggest highlight, reading immobilizer data for all keys loss situations on fourth-generation systems using NEC 24C64 chips, starting from model year 2014 onward. And the best part, technicians get this without dismantling chips, without soldering, and without complicated programming. Everything can be done using bench mode, which is a huge step forward. Moving into the ECU advanced section, Mercedes-Benz version 30.07 brings a massive list. It supports reading and writing EEPROM, making the dashboard version, programming dashboards, and reading SSID from the EZS for a wide range of models. This list includes the AMG GT in the C190 series, the C-Class in the W205 series, including facelift and small LCD types, the GLC in the W253 series, the CL and S-Class in both W217 and W222 series, including full LCD versions, the CLS and E-Class in the W213, W238, and W257 series, the G-Class in the W463, and the Maybach V222. Every one of these models now benefits from stronger dashboard and immobilizer control, making advanced repairs much more accessible for technicians. And just like Ford, the Benz software was also optimized for smoother usage. PSA version 30.02 also brings a massive overhaul. Now technicians can read and write EEPROM, read and write flash, update flash, calibrate mileage, read and write configuration, make BSI systems version, write PIN codes, read inspection data, and reset inspection values on multiple BSI systems. These include Continental systems from 2015 onward, Continental UDS systems, DS5 UDS systems, Delphi systems from 2018 and from 2022 onward, Siemens systems, Valeo systems, JC systems, and K-Line Siemens 95160 types. In simple words, PSA support becomes nearly complete across their modern ranges. Under the programmer category, BCM version 30.13 adds multiple languages and also adds read and write of external and internal flash along with shadow reading for Fiat clone systems using MPC 5606BK. Software optimization improves reliability here too. In RFID, version 40.09 adds more languages and overall software improvements. And to wrap the update summary, the IMMO section also received optimizations improving coverage for Chrysler, NIDA, and Fiat systems. Now here is the answer to the question I asked earlier. The most surprising upgrade in this massive list is actually the MQB5A and 4th generation immobilizer reading for Volkswagen Group vehicles, especially because it works without soldering or chip removal. This is something technicians have been requesting for many years, and now it finally arrives. My personal take is that this November update is one of the most powerful OBDSTAR updates of the entire year because it improves nearly all core categories: keys, modules, EEPROMs, BSIs, clusters, and more. Tell me in the comments, which brand do you work on the most, and which one of these updates is the biggest help for your workshop? Here is one more fun fact before we wrap up. The OBDSTAR X300 Classic G3 is slowly becoming one of the most balanced and affordable immobilizer tools in the market because each update brings features that most tools charge separately for. So if you enjoyed this breakdown, help your channel BobG Motors reach new heights. Hit that like button and help us cross 10,000 likes. Drop at least 1,000 comments sharing your thoughts, experiences, or even just hyping the video. And if you want us to grow even faster, subscribe to the channel because your support truly transforms this community. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and happy diagnosing with BobG Motors.